Hello everybody, it's Bugsy and we're back here. You're probably like, Bugsy, why do you use this as a set? Well, because WVR is pretty good for what I need it for. Again, so you guys ain't looking at a blank screen while I'm moving around. So you guys can actually have, something in these videos that you can look at. So it's time for me to talk about what Sega could be dropping for December 2nd. This isn't me leaking anything. I'm just saying, guys, lower your expectations. Some of you guys are thinking that's going to be a confirmation that other things are going to be other things from other Sonic continuities are going to be introduced. And I keep seeing that floating around, but it's like, guys, we don't got nothing confirmed yet. You guys are just kind of raising your hopes up too high. And some people are like, I think the closest thing we'll get is like a teaser to the new game. Maybe.
I don't think so. Given what we so far know, the closest we may get are hints of how the movie's coming along.
Yeah, the movie just started in production, honey. They don't got nothing to say, but they'll probably just show the logo to the movie and the game and be like, "Yep, they're happening."
I'd rather lower my expectations even lower than that to just a movie. Because that's so far giving them money.
True. But me, I'm just thinking.
If anything, I'd rather stick with that because given how Sega is, I'm gonna be frank. People may be finicky right now, but they need to know how Sega works with their product.
Mm-hmm.
And right now, Sega, even when they have a good idea, doesn't normally refine that idea unless it works right off the bat. Sonic the Hedgehog, the movie, worked right off the bat. So they may just stick with that formula for a while and go back to their old properties.
They already have.
That may actually be what they've been doing this whole time.
That's what they've been doing. But like I said, we're probably just gonna get like a logo for the new game, which either will be a remaster of the new game. I have been hearing that the leaks are gonna be the remaster, but I don't even know if those are true. Again, I like a few people I ain't gonna name. Y'all look too deeply into these 4chan leaks. Like, yeah, some of them could be real, but you gotta understand, it's 4chan, folks. People are just doing that to fuck with every last one of you, to get a rise out of you. And then they see YouTube, they see SciTubers talking about it, then they get a little chuckle out of it. I'm not saying that everybody in 4chan is like this, but granted, with my experiences, mostly people in 4chan that be leaking Sonic games, they guess. But everything seems to be going cool with Sega's anniversary. We got a new Yakuza game coming out. Soccer Wars is still a thing, which I'm very happy about. I'm thinking of doing a gigantic Sega Genesis stream where I just play all the games I have. Just because. You got guys. As much as I would like to believe that we'll just have like this big trailer, or we'll have something that changes the lore forever, I don't think anything like that is gonna happen. Like, okay, the one thing that will blow my mind is not only if we have the remasters, right? But we also have a newly revamped Chow Garden. Take a few tips from the extended Chow world. Only thing I can see actually happening. But really, I just feel like they're gonna just show the. But in actuality, in reality, I think they're just gonna show. They're gonna show the logo for the new game. Go boom! It's coming, and then that's gonna be about it. And maybe, and they will probably show the movies. They will probably say, "Hey, the movie's in production. We're getting everything together. It's gonna come out. It's gonna come out on this date." That's all it is. And people are just hyping themselves up to do something even even greater. Like people are thinking that Sally's gonna be in it. I'm like, guys, I ain't holding my breath on that. I think the Rally for Sally thing might actually happen, where Sally might be in Sonic Dash. I almost said Runners, Sonic Dash, and Sonic, Sonic Force's Speed Battle. So we might see that. Um, you know, but other than that, I think Sega's doing pretty good. I mean, better than Nintendo right now. Am I right?
Nintendo is not making very wide right now. I mean, with what was said about Super Smash Bros. Melee and the fact that you could get the Melee game legally when you really can't from a game that's not in production anymore, yeah, you're right. Sega at least attempts to do the right thing, even though right now I have to admit they too could use a little ironing out on some of their actions too. Both companies could.
I say on the Sonic front, yes. Everything else, hell no. Sega's got it beat. Everybody, don't get me wrong. Again, I love Sonic, but I'm just saying, folks, lower those expectations. Don't be like the people that were waiting for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, and they were looking at that banner leak, and everybody was like, "No, those characters that I thought was gonna be in there aren't." And again, I'm not gonna gloat like I did last time because yeah, I gotta gloat a little bit. I'm proud of that. Okay, maybe a little, but I'm just telling you right now, lower your expectations. Well, whatever Sonic movie you're gonna get.
I don't think it's ever healthy to ever actually look at something with high hypes or just ever look at anything with the greatest of heights, because anything could always go wrong and end up ruining that hype and make you feel terrible.
Well, that's how
It's
people.
always the realistic part of life.
Mm-hmm. But that's
Life
how.
never. Sorry.
That's how people. It's okay, honey. That's how people thought about the freaking banner leak for Super Smash Brothers Ultimate. They thought like all these characters that were in this banner leak, which was the Grinch leak. They thought that all these characters were going to be in it, but really none of them were, except for Cinnamoroar, Ken, and it did kind of guess Banjo, but I think that was more of a lucky guess. But everybody was all mad and salty that day. I was like, I knew I was right. It was too good to be true. All that was too good to be true. I'm sorry. And y'all were just like, "Ugh." I was like, oh yeah. No, seriously, for a minute. I'm sorry. I did kind of gloat on some of the Smash YouTubers that were expecting more because, like, legit, I knew it was too good to be true.
God, everyone these days wants to look at something with so much hype and so much expectation.
People were looking for characters that weren't even in that banner. Like they started to see Skull Kid. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, motherfucker, did you take some of Jay and Silent Bob's weed? You seen? You seeing mermaids and shit? You seeing the sailboat mermaids freaking getting down? I would say the other thing, I would say the actual thing, but yeah, YouTube is kind of, well, you know. But yeah. But yeah, I just really think that we should lower our expectations. Don't think of it like if something really good does happen, yeah, let's be happy for that. But only when it actually happens. Let's not build ourselves up to fucking fail and then a lot of you are just gonna be sitting around your houses grumbling and getting mad that you thought this was gonna happen. I mean, it's the whole reason why I don't truly like speculate too often. Because I never want to build up someone's hopes to something that won't happen. You know? I'm just not that person. But you know, it is what it
Mm-hmm.
is. Annie, do you have anything you want to say before we get out of here?
Well, in my opinion, just simply look at the past when Sega did feature Sonic. I mean, don't get me wrong, Sega's done marvelous work with Sonic before, but as of late, when it comes to the games, I will admit the anniversary specials, even with news, is not up to par with what it used to be, which is why my hopes are not held high here. I mean, I'm keeping my expectations as low as possible because, well, if anything, I think if we're getting Sonic related news, it would be pertaining to the movies, not any Sonic related games, and perhaps other Sega related content. If anything, if we're getting anything Sonic related, it would be, again, to the movies, or perhaps any other content that's not game related, because I think for once, Sega should take a break from giving Sonic an annual game. That's my honest opinion. Every time Sega has given Sonic an annual game, each time it seems to be coming out worse and worse and worse. And I think for once they should just give Sonic a freaking break, give him a holiday. Just 1 year, not with any games. That way they could work extra long on perhaps a different anniversary. And given this coronavirus, perhaps work on their story editing, what makes the world function or not function, everything. What grants them genuine criticism and not genuine criticism? Because I'll admit, the entire Sonic fan base is made up of people from different factions of Sonic's core. We've got Sonic Saddam, Sonic from the comics, Sonic from the game, Sonic from the show, Sonic X, and a lot more. And all of these people have different ideas of how Sonic should be, which would culminate in, well, who should Sonic should be? And I think this should give Sega a lot of time to actually think about what Sonic should be in the near future, rather than give him again another annual game that's just gonna come out as mediocre
And no,
at best, but simply appease that faction at best.
also if we're getting a teaser, no more freaking gimmicks. How about we just keep the make the like okay, if we're getting a new game, I gotta say this. If it's a new game, make the boosting sections fucking longer.
Honey,
I'm just saying, I want to say
that's
that.
actually one of my points. You're part of one of the factions just like all of us.
Yeah, I know I am. I'm just saying,
But should they appeal to you or should they appeal to all of us?
I'd say they tried to appeal to everybody by doing Sonic Forces, by doing the Avatar,
But
and that had
here's
very
the thing. That brings up the argument, if you appeal to everyone, then you appeal to no one.
Yeah, but I'm not saying they should. I think they should just focus on the core of what makes Sonic Sonic. What makes 3D Sonic special.
That's true. But then again, given all the factions and our ideas.
Like, I say it should be like a middle ground. Put some of our ideas in there, but have some of their. They should have some of their own. In a way, kind of like this. Kind of like synergy. You know what I mean?
True. I do admit that given everything it has, I think one good groundwork that could be worked on is I heard this argument today bringing the humans back. Stop with this whole two world ideal because don't get me wrong, I wonder a lot about if the two world ideal about Sonic living in two different worlds and keeps going back and forth keeps on, that it doesn't openly make sense because then you'd have to ask the major question at what point did Sonic's world split from the human and the animal? And why were the animals able to live in the human world but then keep going back and forth? Like, retconning that made no sense.
Annie, let me just tell you something. We all know Zuka was fucking high when he said that. Zuka was
No, many people say that the reason why they did that was because of 06's failure.
Yeah, but I also think it's because Zuka's high, too. Like, you can still say that.
Still, all the same, I think what would make it work is if they re-looked at what made the games function well and brought back the stakes that made it high, made the games, well, worth playing to a general, if not major audience.
Well,
made the stories enjoyable.
Well, I have something to say about the world thing. I just say just put it back into one world, and we should just build from there. Like people like Sega Scourge keep going like, well, it's what Azuka wanted. Yeah, I get it, but it doesn't make fucking sense. We don't even get to see Sonic going to our world and back again. So it's like they just pulled that one out of their assholes.
I get it that the movie did that, but it's a movie.
The movie
not
and
a
the comics
game.
did that. Actually,
yeah, that's the thing. That's why I say there's so many different factions here. And Sega needs to figure out how to work those factions into the games.
I don't think it's gonna.
For once, stop. For once, stop fucking around and just make it work. But they don't. That's why it's so jumbled. That's why it's so messy. None of the games make sense now, and not even the timeline does, and yet they make Sonic Generations where chaos exists and such. There was never even a game to actually coexist that this retcon even happened.
Yeah, it just kind of came out of Azuka's bunghole, and he just pulled it out. He's like, "Folks, I got it." But this is how I feel about it.
I'll admit.
Also, we need a consistent. We need a goddamn consistent fucking timeline.
Actually, that's another point that needs to be made. Anyone who plays the games from start to finish will notice how inconsistent the timelines are.
The only thing we do know for sure is that the Adventure Series games are in continuity, and they probably happen like 2 years beside each other.
And yet, whenever you start playing the games from, let's say, Sonic Unleashed onward, you'll start to notice the dramatic shift from being consistent to being very inconsistent. Like, Sonic goes to Arabia and the Dark Knight.
Actually, they explain
why does he? I know he goes into a book for this, but a lot of the games afterward just don't make coherent sense. I'm not saying it's a bad decision to put Sonic into like with the Sonic and the Black Knight, but I'm just saying with consistency, it's like, why'd you put Sonic here?
And all I gotta say, this is what I need to get off my chest. Sonic the Black Knight is good. Like, you guys are just put off by Sonic not like having a sword. I'm like, it's Sonic and Arthurian lore. God damn you! How can you?
Yeah, but Sonic legitimately falls out of the portal into this world, and I'm like, what happened?
He was getting his.
What happened?
Annie? He was actually gonna go on a date with freaking Amy, and I screamed a little bit when I heard that. I was like, why? Oh God, no!
Is that what happened? I couldn't
Yes!
pick that up for the
Yes!
life of me.
Yes, he says it at the end.
Remember, I
Amy
sometimes watch
confirmed.
cutscenes and not even I pick up on this shit. And I'm like,
Amy confirmed it at the end. Like, she thought that Sonic was lying, so he missed their date. Yeah, Sonic was going to go on a date with Amy. I want to freaking throw. Part of me that still kind of doesn't like Son Amy because of the fans. Part of me wants to just punch myself in the gut.
so a portal randomly opens and you fall right through. Someone make this make sense, please.
Well,
Because
the only thing I can probably wager at making sense is like Marlena actually just used the basic summoning spell, a la D&D.
And yet she was in the middle of a battle. Are you saying she's a terrible magician, even though she's revealed to be Merlin herself?
Well, technically, she's still Merlin's daughter. It's complicated. That part is complicated.
Exactly my point. The entire game makes no fucking consistent sense.
Like, we know that Arthur wasn't real. We know that Arthur wasn't real, but Merlin was real.
Why does this game exist?
Because Sonic and Arthurian lore kicks all sorts of ass. On the
they
surface
wanted to look awesome for awesome's sake. I get it, but I'm like, where? I'm trying to put it into the Sonic canon. Where does this fit? I'm trying to find the puzzle piece. Where does the puzzle piece fucking fit? I'm trying to jam it in.
Actually, I think that it fits in between.
Sorry, do I jam it fucking into this goddamn puzzle somewhere?
Annie, what's up? What's going on?
I am trying to figure out this goddamn inconsistent puzzle that is the Sonic canon lore. That's what I'm trying to do.
You know, and they are releasing that Sonic lore encyclopedia, and I'm like, what lore? We don't have it consistently. Because none of you guys actually even really care about piecing the lore together. Us YouTubers care about it, but none of you, like, some of you don't. Y'all just let Ian Flynn just go, oh yeah, this goes here, that goes there. Oh yeah. Oh, trust me, I'll talk about Ian Flynn a little bit more later. But like I said, the only way I can see Sonic and the Secret Rings and Black Knight fitting.
This is the game.
I know.
Now someone show me where this puzzle piece goes.
Annie?
I'm trying to jam it in.
Annie, the only way I see it fitting is that between Sonic Colors and Generations is where it happens.
Between Sonic Generations and where?
Sonic Generations and between that and Sonic Generations.
Okay, so it was apparently so irrelevant and so inconsistent that they couldn't feature it in Sonic Generations. I gotcha.
Well, they actually did reference it, so it did happen.
Where? I played the game.
I know, but Sonic actually did reference it, and they did say it happened. We just don't know where, and I'm thinking, like, in the middle. In the middle of the two games we know. That's the only thing I can really gather from it. Oh yeah, and
Okay,
Sonic.
I played that game. I'll go play it one more time, and I'll tell you if that little hint is anywhere at all.
Oh, it
Also,
is.
by the way, I would like to know where the fuck that other
Because
gem of a game
because
is.
Sonic said
But though I'll admit the other
because
game.
Sonic said this isn't any different than going to galactic theme parks and going into worlds and books.
You know, this lovely little game that also makes no consistency sake, and it's called, let's see, what's it called? The Sonic and the Arabian Nights.
Okay,
I
Sonic and
actually
the Super.
find it lovely because the girl in it is so sexy.
Annie,
But
Annie,
again, I'm just gonna say this.
babe, reel it back.
Just like the Black Knight, I don't see where it fits in the puzzle.
Eh, but Prince, I'm sorry. Sorry, guys. My dog is outside.
Your dog wanting to go out?
No, my dog is outside looking in like, are you okay? Princess is looking at me like, are you okay? I heard screaming.
Oh my god, she's probably worried. I'm just jamming puzzle pieces in, okay? I'm
No,
probably gonna break
no,
the
it
whole
isn't.
canon lore as
It
it
isn't.
stands.
It isn't Princess. It's Prince. He's just like, what's going
Ah,
on? I heard
Prince.
yelling.
Still all the same. I'm tearing this damn thing to pieces.
But you know,
My bipolar is going crazy
but
on
you,
this.
but you know, guys, if okay, I know this won't happen, but this is just me. Okay, this is like something that won't happen, but if it ever did,
Sorry,
I'm
Merlin.
gonna laugh like a fucking maniac. So, say if the Freedom Fighters do make it into a game, like they are official characters now. There is nothing stopping them. I wonder how Ian Flynn will react to the characters being in the games and them being official characters. He can't change their backstories, or he can't change their backstories too much. He'll have to figure out a way to fit them in. And so he wanted to make everything like the games, right? What if RG elements are in the games now?
Lena,
Oh
no,
man,
no. Okay, baby? Right now.
I want to see him like any move he makes for the IDW comics and like the Freedom Fighters are in. Oh, that's gonna be a
baby,
that's gonna be
no,
a
no,
sweet
okay? No.
day.
You're
That's
like,
gonna be a sweet day. I'm gonna just laugh my head off, and all the Archie fans are gonna be like, "No, Bugsy, you're wrong. You're wrong. Ian Flynn didn't. Ian Flynn is the golden goal."
honey. If it was the old version of Archie, I'd be all for it.
It probably will be. Again.
Okay, that version, I'll be all for it. I'm just gonna say that right now.
But I'm saying it's a scenario that will probably never happen. But if it did, I want to see how Ian Flynn's going to justify everything being like the games and how he tried to really push the Freedom Fighters away from Sonic originally, and now he won't be able to if they're a part of the story. That if that happens, on December 2nd, ooh, we're making a video about it. I'm making a video about it. I'm gonna bust out the Fanbrat Basher this one time for this one video because it's gonna be major if that happens. But I don't think it will. I think, like, again, all we're probably gonna get is a logo for the movie, a logo for the new game, or remasters. That is it. Oh god, I lost Annie. Okay, I got her back. Annie, you there?
Yeah, I just got disconnected. It happened again.
Damn those Dark Falls.
Nah, Discord, you know, honey.
I know, honey. I'm making a joke. It's a PSO2 joke.
Okay.
But yeah. Hey, and any PSO fans in the house right now? Because let me tell you something. I am so fucking ecstatic for PSO. Okay, my mouse is moving. My mouse is moving without me moving it. That's okay. That's a little creepy. Hold up. So, anyways, like I said, any PSO2 fans in the house, because I'm excited for PSO episode 6. It's gonna be the last episode before we get into New Genesis, and ooh, my mind has been a buzz with everything that's gonna happen after the end of it. Are we gonna be in cryo sleep, or this is stuff I was echoing before. Are we gonna be in cryo sleep? Are we a new character, but our descendant of the first character, but we look the same? Like, I want to know because, because no, like seriously, I keep looking at the dolls. I keep looking at the new enemies we're gonna find in New Genesis, and they look like something that the Photoners did. Like the dolls are probably the prototype of the Shion clones. They gotta be because they look. Something about it just screams Shion, and I can't really put my finger on it, but it's there. It's like a mystery I haven't really figured out. It's just kind of in the back of my head. Like I know the answer, but it's not coming to me. Or I could be totally off, but I just feel like the Photoners have something to do with this, or someone carrying out Luthor's work. Wouldn't even surprise me if it was fucking Castro. I mean, Castro is pretty good, but they could say like through these years while our character's been away, he could have been like finding some new. He could have been working on some new research, and it probably all went haywire. Not saying that Castro would have went crazy or anything, but it does kind of make me think that Castro may be involved in it too, or maybe someone else has gotten Luther's old research. Who knows? I don't know. But guys, when 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 episode 6 comes out, we are gonna stream the mess out of episode 6. It is gonna be freaking amazing. You guys are gonna see me cry. I don't know how long we're gonna do it. Depends on how long we're stuck on one thing, but we're gonna do this. I've been gearing up all. I'm gearing up the end of this month, and I've been boosting everything up, and I'm ready. I've been putting the fixes down. I've been boosting up everything I have. It's it's fucking in game time, and I'm ready. You could say, I'm gonna walk through the fire. Now, if you don't get that reference, you're either way too young or you've never watched a lot of TV like I did. Those are the prerequisites. But yeah, and next week we're gonna get back to Sakura Wars on Saturday and Sunday. Yeah, we getting back to that. I don't know if we're gonna be like, and again, some people have been asking me, I'm not gonna do the other ones, but with the translation guide, I don't. I kind of just want to wait until it's actually translated. Again, I don't. I wish I could speak. I wish I could speak Japanese, and I do have a translator on my phone, but Google translators are kind of so. So I don't know. Maybe I'll think about it. But yeah, we're gonna just kind of after So Long No Love, we're gonna actually do Jiminy's solo game. She's the only character in Sakura Wars that actually has a solo game. So I'm gonna go do that after So Long No Love. But I'm gonna wait because I want to give these space. But December we're actually gonna do Hive Swap Act 2. And, I played, I did my little Hive Swap storyline. And my Hive Swap Friend Sim storyline. And, character wise, Equius and Bugsy Prime are going to make their appearance. Stuff like that. But yeah, there's also, I don't know, I'm thinking of doing an end of the year, like getting every Sega game I possibly can from my own library and just playing it on this TV. And we're just gonna stream it. Where? YouTube. I don't trust Twitch. I don't trust Twitch right now, and I have a Twitch account, but I don't trust Twitch right now. But yeah, anything you got anything to say after all the stuff I just said?
Not to what you said. I'm just like that.
But yeah,
The daughter of Merlin between her and the character from the other game that clearly doesn't fit into the canon lore.
my love is still stuck.
I picked the other one.
My beloved is still
Daughter of
stuck on
Merlin
that.
is not hot.
My beloved is still stuck on that. So yeah. So other than that,
Sonic is still hot as a werehog.
these are my girlfriend's thoughts, not mine. But I support her thoughts. But anyways, the last thing I'm gonna say. Okay, if you ever are on PSO and you see Bugs' Kuro, you'll notice me by the silver hair and pompadour I sport. If you're on ship 1, I'll be there. Or if you're on a Universal ship, I will probably be there. If you want to just hang out and grind shit, it'd be great. Also, I'm going to make an alliance. Anybody is welcome to join. Just thought I'd say that. Peace. And oh yeah, I hate rappies. I said it. I love chocobos more than I love rappies. Peace.